Welcome to 30 Day Reviews. I'm Justin, and today we are taking a look at how to train your mustache. All these products that I have reviewed for you in the past don't really help very well if your mustache hair isn't already somewhat trained. Now, why do you need to train your mustache? Well, it's pretty simple. When your hair starts growing in on your upper lip, chances are it's going to be facing right down towards your lip, or maybe in odd directions depending on your natural growth pattern. And what you need, if you're going to be doing anything like a handlebar mustache, no matter if it's a big one like mine or a little short one, you need it to split in the center and go out towards the edges of the mouth. Now, what will you need for this? Well, you could just go with a simple comb and comb it out and do that a couple times a day, and it will eventually catch up and eventually go the direction that you are intending it to go. However, there's a few things that you can do to really speed up that process and really get the better looking mustache in a shorter amount of time. I highly suggest having, obviously, a mustache comb. I've done a review on this Kent 81T before. It is highly recommended for several reasons. I will link it up here for you guys as well as the video description. You will also want some type of beard oil, a mustache wax or two, and if you want to, you can even add a nice beard brush as well. Hate to interrupt this video, guys, but I want to know down below how you trained your mustache, and if you've got any mustache tips and tricks for any of the new guys out there, or even for myself that I may not know about. Now, as I said earlier, all you really have to have is a comb. However, all these things really do help in the process and really helps having the nicest, most healthiest mustache that you possibly can. I train my mustache hair as soon as I get done with applying my beard balm, because at that point I'm going to go ahead and take some of the oil that I am using and I'm going to apply whatever is left over in my beard into my mustache. And what this does is it helps soften it, condition it, which makes it really want to go where you want it to a little bit easier. Now, instead of the beard oil at this step, if you want to use a little bit of beard balm instead, you could very well go ahead and do this as well. And that's just going to add a little bit of hold so that you don't end up having to use a light hold wax in a couple of steps. At that same time, I will also take my comb and I will separate the mustache hair, go straight down the center of the nose and over onto each side. Once I've done that, I simply take my fingers and I rub that oil through as I am instructing the hair which direction I want it to go. In most cases, I am going out and then up with a small curl so that I start to have the handlebar shape in my mustache. Now, because I have the beard oil in my mustache, it is going to add a little bit of protection for using the blow dryer. On medium heat, guys, you do not want to cook your mustache hair or any hair on your face. It's just not good for it, and you don't need it. Now, if you are going to use a blow dryer on your mustache, make sure that you've used the beard oil and not the beard balm, as the oil is going to protect your mustache better from the heat than a balm would. And how I blow dry my mustache is I will go up from the bottom and blow it towards the top of my head as I am curling the stash in place, or I'll just simply blow dry it and I kind of look like I have wings on my nose. Either way will work. Just make sure that you're not applying too much heat to any other facial hair that you may have. Like I said, and I'm going to say it again, make sure that you don't have your blow dryer on high heat. Once you put the blow dryer down, you're going to want to take that comb once again and go ahead and separate that mustache and comb it to the desired shape. Then once again, I take my fingers and I go ahead and rub it through my mustache to get the desired shape that I want for the wax. Now, if you don't want to use any mustache wax, you are done right here. You don't need to do anything else because your mustache is already being trained. However, it may not look the best. or you may have some hairs that are extremely stubborn. And in that case, I suggest getting a light wax, or if you have to, go with a heavier waxes. That will definitely help keep that mustache going the direction that you want to kind of brute force it to want to grow the direction that's needed. Now, no matter if you go with a very light wax like the Stash Balm, or you go in with the heavier ones like the primary and secondary mustache wax, I highly suggest using as little of it as you can. Now, what I've just told you all about, you can modify to your needs. You may not want to put a blow dryer just because you don't have it, or you just don't want to put heat on your mustache at all. You might want to take that part out. You may want to use something like some beard balm instead of your beard oil. You can go ahead and do that, but I highly suggest making sure that you are either combing or fingering through your mustache at least a couple times a day to make sure that the hair is still right where you need it to be going, so that it can slowly train out and automatically go that direction. I know some people that just go ahead and use a soft brush because they don't have the really defined mustache like I do, and all they really do is they put a little bit of beard oil in it every now and then they'll take their nice soft beard brush and brush from the center of the lip out just to make sure that that hair is staying out of their mouth. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that if it works for you. These are all just tips and tricks that I have found out through my own research and trial and error that I have definitely found to work, that helps my mustache be the healthiest, be the best looking that it possibly can. If you want to learn more about the mustache waxes that I have reviewed, you can go ahead and check out the playlist right up here. Down below is going to be a video that you'll probably be interested in as well. And until next time, as always, you have a good one.